Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy, and this is the number 26 Chew review. And as you just saw, it will be of a twist. So, the name of the product, because this bag is a little wonky and some things on it are hard to see, is White Mule. Okay? So, this is a sweetened product. I have never had it before. In fact, before I got it, I had never even heard of it. Warning label down the bottom. And then on the side, R.C. Owen Company of Gallatin, Tennessee. It's only allowed in the United States. You have the barcode there. Another warning label there. See if I can get a better angle on this. You have a lot number, one twist, a lot number, and then right here is the fact that this is 30% domestic tobacco and 70% foreign tobacco. Although, in its defense, the foreign tobacco is actually from Canada. It's 100% North American tobacco. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else here. It's just, the bag is straight like that, and the whole fronting of it is sort of offset. That's why I'm having an issue with showing it. I think that is done on purpose. I don't think it's like a misprint of the bag or whatnot. I think they're trying to give easy access to the barcode. So, this is what it looks like inside the bag, but I'm not quite sure if that's even going to register much. So what I'm going to have to do here, I think, is cut the bag open. And I'm going to try to do that carefully because obviously this is not going to work like the plug in a pipe tobacco tin. Nor am I overly sure how long one of these lasts. So, that is what you're looking at. It's twist tobacco. They call it twist because not only is the tobacco twisted, but the way they form it after it's twisted is twisted around itself. And I guess they do some sort of crimp clamp at the end. I have never had a twist, an American twist tobacco. I do have some experience with English rope, which is basically the same idea, only it's sort of just lassoed around in a circle. It's not formed like this in a spiral, but basically it's the same idea. It tends to be drier. This is to the touch drier. Okay. I am a little surprised that it's sweetened because I didn't even know twist came sweetened. I thought they were all unsweetened products. This review, by the way, is thanks to Buddy Hollandale, my man on the ground in Kentucky. So he had been previously down in Tennessee, which evidently is in the area he was in. Plug was very big, but upon moving up to Kentucky, he's telling me now that this is what the old guys are using instead of plug. So, he has told me, instructed me, that the best part of this for review purposes would be the center. And I'm guessing by that he means here. So, I'm going to hit the pause button and go to work getting the center out of this, and then I'll be back. All right? And I will be And now that I've destroyed my desk, I am back. So that was the upper end. This was the lower. I have taken the middle out, which is that. And I'm basically going to put this in, not knowing how much I should be putting in. I'm going to start with this at least. And then I'm going to hit the pause button again. And it may take a little while before I'm back, not that you will know, because I'm having a feeling that this is going to take a little while to get any juices going. So I'll be back in a minute. And what? And I'm back. Okay, this is interesting stuff. Basically, it's very dry by design. It's supposed to be that way, and that's what I had heard, and that's what I sort of expected. You get it in, and you basically actually actively start chewing on it, and it only takes a minute or two, and it starts juicing up. Here's the interesting thing. The flavor is very strong. It's a really pronounced, bold flavor. And now, I can't imagine there being higher than normal chew levels of nicotine in this, but it's a little stingy. That's how it's reacting with me. Not so much on the gum, but a little bit on the wall of the cheek and definitely on the tongue. Now, I don't know if you've ever accidentally brought way back in your mouth or even swallowed chew juice, but it does sting. It's sort of like that on the tongue. It's tolerable. It's not registering as discomfort by any means, but I do find it a little bit interesting. I've had chews before that can get a little zingy, but not to this extent. So, it is a sweetened product, but when we say sweetened, not in the normal loose leaf chew sense, okay? It is sweeter than the Havana Blossom and along the lines of some of the plugs, okay? But we're not talking Levi Garrett. And we're not even talking like Redman. I got more zing going on in the mouth than Redman Loose Leaf, and Redman Loose Leaf is about as strong as Loose Leaf Chew gets. And going by old numbers, but that is actually a fact. Now, I did cut the bag in a way that I could reuse the bag because this thing is not, although now that I've taken the middle out of it, it may actually fit in a pipe tobacco can, but I don't know if I have an extra one laying around. So until I get one of those flip open paper clips to put on the end here, that's what we're doing. Before I open this, by the way, there was air pressure in there. I mean that if I hold the bottom, it would tighten up top and vice versa. Okay, so it was airlocked in there. Now, for the sake of this review, I did remove a in-store price tag. The price of this was, I believe, $3.89. It is lining up with another twist I have, which I know for a fact is a smaller version. So this is a smaller twist. News to me too. Recently just found out that some twist tobaccos come in two sizes. A smaller, which is about the size of this, and a larger one, which I have not yet seen. So, all in all, it's an interesting product. I'm guessing that it keeps Now, I got the bag crimped and rolled tight and the pen holding it closed. But the product is pretty dry. I mean, drier than the driest plug. So, I don't know how much drier it could get. In the mouth, when I started actually chewing on it, it almost felt dehydrated. Okay? I expected that. That part I knew was coming. So, it's a drier product. I think I could have taken a little more than I did. This is compacting down. The flavor is strong. Okay? It's sweetened just enough to take off the bitter edge, but there is bitterness still there. But the edge has been knocked back and down by whatever they've used to sweeten it. Otherwise, though, it's not been sweetened or not to great effect with molasses. There's nothing sticky about the product. The leaf is brown leaf, but I believe the leaf is naturally that shade of brown. The leaf hasn't been darkened by some coating or anything. The flavor's good. I'm not spinning a terrible amount, but I don't think I really put enough in. But I will finish this, definitely. It's an interesting product, and it's one, $3.89. Now, mind you, if they did sell this around me, it wouldn't be $3.89 here. Buddy is in smokeless country in Kentucky, I believe. But it's definitely worth the $3.89. Definitely. So, might be a little stronger. Very dry. You have to actively chew to get it going. Okay? You actually sort of have to start chewing on it. It will juice up after you do. The taste is natural tobacco. Okay? Tobacco leaf. It's been sweetened with something, I'm not saying molasses, that has knocked off the bitter edge. But there is bitterness to it. Let me see if I can get a smell off since it is enclosed. You know what it smells like? It smells like completely natural nasal snuff. That's what it smells like. The SPs, the nasal snuff SPs, they're naturals, but they usually have a light citrus to them that they've been scented with. There are a few natural nasal snuff, so no scent. They're just tobacco. And this smells like one of those. All in all, good experience. Not going to be for everybody. Okay? Little zingy in the mouth. Packaging's all right for what it is. I don't see how else they could package this. I mean, it's not a foil bag. It's see-through. But as dry as this is, really, I don't know how much sun protection this needs. At the price, a good deal, I would say. But as I said again, this isn't going to be for everybody. Okay? This is going to be for dip-wise guys that like naturals. If you like natural, if you like guys that like Copenhagen snuff, I could see somebody. This will not have the salt content though. Okay? No chew really does. So, this has been the review of White Mule Twist Tobacco from the R.C. Owen Company of Gallatin, Tennessee. It's a sweetened twist chew. It's pretty darn good, but not for everyone. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I'd like to thank again Buddy Hollandale for sending this up from Kentucky for me. Something I would have never been able to find in my area. I'd like to say hello and thank you to John Book. You were the only notification that I got. And I'd like to say hello and thank you again, because I did do it once before, but I can't remember where. So, to Jeffrey Jimenez. Hope I got the last name there right. All right, do check out Berg's Dip Reviews, Winnington Outdoors, Dirty Pat Walsh, Wayside Lee 83, Real Talk Studios, if it's gaming oriented that you're looking for, and if you want to ask a question about snooze, go over to snoozefreak.com, drop a line in his comments section, and he will get back to you in English. Guys, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.